You also have got...
Yep, definitely. We'll go and say hi to them Zeekers. But we wanted to see what you think of Mr. Dash wandering in your habitat. Oh, are you saying, oh, he was so brave and I'm so proud of him? Welcome, supporters. If you're out there, I was just going through some of the comments on Dash's live post, which I'm sure many of you saw. And a lot of you were curious, what are the Tiger Trio thinking of Dash and him exploring his yard? And as I can see here, of course, good timing on Judson's part. I see that all the trio just went inside to eat. But I just came down here with caretaker Misha because I was curious. How are the trio going to react to Mr. Dash taking a field trip in their habitat? And from what I came down and saw, everybody's getting their meal right now. So what I came down and saw, it seemed like business as usual for these three. Of course, Dash, as a young tiger, he's not doing much scent marking yet. Still building up some of that testosterone, but we'll see. We'll watch the trio putz around here and maybe see if they are aware that there was a little miniature tiger in this habitat. Hey, there we go. Hey, Carrie Miller, thanks for watching. Good afternoon, Nancy. Thanks for being a supporter. And Meeks McKinney's watching. Hey, Susan, welcome back. Hey, Noor, back is right. Hey, Katie Lee, we're back. Well, I was just as curious as some of you. I was going through some of the comments on Dash's live post, and everybody was wondering, well, what does the trio think about Dash taking a field trip in their habitat? And as we can see, I don't think these guys seem to have noticed, perhaps. They know that maybe a tiger cub was in here, but I was mentioning that Mr. Dash isn't going to be scent marking as much as a full-grown tiger would be. What do we think? Everyone's curious. There's Mr. Griffin, or is that Griffin who's asserting a little dominance over his brother, Dimitri? It's kind of typical tiger behavior here, especially between these three. They're always trying to define a pecking order with each other. Of course, the two brothers got to just say hi to each other. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Casey. Just came down here because I was just as curious as many of you. I was going through the comments on Dash's post, of course, and everybody wanted to see, well, what is the Tiger Trio going to think about little Dash roaming around their habitat? And glad we're getting a little cat time in here, but not to disappoint, I don't think that these boys even really notice. Kind of business as usual here in the trio's habitat. See them knocking around Tipsy Tom on the other side of their cave. Be nice, boys. And Griffin, he's just plopped down enjoying himself. Hope everybody's doing well. I always do my best to keep up with the supporter content. It's a fun new feature that they've added here on Facebook, and sustained support is really the best way that you can help the cats here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And here we are. I'm talking to a group of sustained supporters. You guys all give monthly through Facebook to have this supporter feature, and I just want to thank you for that. It's really a great, amazing thing, and I like that I'm able to give back and show my appreciation to you guys by doing these special live posts and special photo posts with everyone. It's certainly a special opportunity and a special group of people to have supporting us here at TWS. What do you think, Mr. Misha?
Yeah.
How do you think Dash did? You were watching from the outside. How do you think he did today?
Yeah. He always shocks me how brave he is, because honestly, he's been in a certain couple areas for most of his life. He gets access to this massive habitat. There's 3 different large predator tigers scents everywhere, and he's just all over the place. Obviously, you guys saw him sticking with Mom a little bit just to make sure, giving those reassuring chuffs. But overall, I'm so proud of the little guy. He's such a brave little dude. And yeah, like you were saying, like the trio, they're pretty chill tigers, but you know, we had Andre and Noah, and they could not take their eyes off of them.
And then Miss Mansa.
Mansa was so interested, like, did you hit one of them with the shrink ray? Like, what's that little thing doing?
Yeah,
like, what's going on with my reality?
That's funny. Yeah, that Misha, I think you're echoing everybody's opinion of Dash's outing, is just how proud we are of the little guy, and he is just a brave little bundle of tiger. And to think that one day he's going to become a large, full-grown tiger like Mr. Zeke that we see here, it's just incredible. And of course, that path that Dash is on to become that full-grown tiger wouldn't be possible without your support. So the two brothers are being a little moody with each other. And we have Mr. Misha here to help distract them. But these two guys can, these brothers sometimes can just get into playful games with each other. Saw them asserting the dominance over each other, and it's just kind of a symptom of that.
Yeah, Justin, I think the next big thing that I'm really interested to see is, you know, once Dash sees another of his kind.
That's another question that a lot of people have been asking is, has Dash seen another tiger? And as you saw earlier today, both Caesar and Logan, and of course the tiger trio, since we were in their habitat, we're all locked in their indoor rooms. So Dash hasn't had an opportunity to lay eyes just yet on a full-grown tiger, and that's something, yes, Misha, I'm interested to see as well, and I know a lot of you are in addition. So I'm glad that we did a little something special for everyone coming down to see how the tiger trio reacted to Dash exploring their space. It seems like Misha put it pretty eloquently. These are 3 chill tigers here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, and they didn't really seem to bat an eye. So it's great to see that Dash enjoyed himself, and now the trio get to come back out and enjoy themselves in their space as well. So thank you, supporters, for joining us. Glad we could do a little something extra here after that fun live post with Dash. As always, thank you. There we go. Now it's back. As always, thank you for supporting us here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. It's the monthly support that you guys give here on Facebook. And I know that so many other of our supporters are big donors as well. And we just very much appreciate everything you guys do here. So from the Tiger Trio, have a great rest of your day, and we will see you on a live post soon.